हेलो दोस्तों, आज एक बार फिर आपके साथ नो योर इंग्लिश के सेगमेंट के तहत मैं मुखातिब हूँ। आपका स्वागत है मेरे चैनल वेलनेस विद रचना पर। और अगर आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है मेरे चैनल को तो ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें। मैं कोशिश करती हूँ कि मैं आपको कुछ ज्ञान संवर्धक और साथ ही साथ मनोरंजन के लिए भी जानकारी दे सकूं। फ्रेंड्स, टुडे अंडर द सेक्शन ऑफ नो योर इंग्लिश we will be talking about some phrases and words. So I have come up with these words. First of them is Tuesday week. Now, what does Tuesday week mean? It means a week before or after Tuesday. For example, she left Tuesday week. This means she left 7 days before Tuesday. Or another use can be I shall be there Tuesday week, which means that I shall be there 7 days after Tuesday. The recent trend has been to use it with reference to the future rather than to the past. For example, I can say that I shall come Monday week, which means I will come 7 days after the coming Monday. So this is a new phrase which I somehow found interesting, and I thought I should share it with you, and maybe we can use it in our sentences and surprise the person in front of us. And another word which I have come up with is horse trading. Now, it doesn't have to do anything with the selling of horses. Horse trading is actually the process by which two sides try to reach an agreement with each other, of course, through hard, shrewd bargaining. You must have heard horse trading term or phrase with reference to political parties when elections are near, and then we say that horse trading is going on. That is some agreement, some bargaining is going on between the various elected representatives. If we use this phrase in a sentence, then it can be each party accused the other of political horse trading. Here, a seat can be offered, a position can be offered, and so each party accused the other of political horse trading. Now, another two words I would like to share with you. These are terminal and terminus. What is the difference between the two? You must have heard both these words. A terminus is the last station at the end of a railway or bus route. For example, if we use terminus, we can say, please get off here. This is the terminus, that is, the bus terminates here. The bus ends its route here. It will not go any further. Whereas terminal is a place or set of buildings for the use of passengers joining or leaving a bus, train or a plane, etc. at the beginning or at the end of a journey. Like we see that at Babatpur airport there are various terminals. We can use the word terminal in the sentence in this way: the air terminal here needs a facelift. So terminus and terminal both are a little different from each other. So these are the words which are very common, and we keep using these words in our daily language. So let us make it very clear the meaning of it so that we use it correctly. Then there are a few other words about which we will be talking, like the one is suo motu. What is suo motu? Normally a court or an authority acts on an application made by a party, bringing to its notice the relevant facts. But sometimes what happens that the court or authority may on its own take a matter into cognizance. It may become necessary or advisable to act for the authority on its own. Like if some mishappening took place in place B, then the court may take suo motu decision to look into the matter. Suo motu is a Latin expression which means of one's own motion, of one's own motion, or of one's own accord, or by oneself, etc. It is sometimes provided in statutes that a court or authority may act suo motu. For example, if a person violates an order of the court, the aggrieved party may approach the court so that the person who has violated a court's order may be punished for contempt of court. Other way is the court, instead of waiting for an application by the aggrieved party to come to it, may act by itself or on its own, in which case it is said that the court acted suo motu. Then when we are talking about judiciary, about court, then two words come to my mind. They are decree and judgment. Decree and judgment. You know that a court has to decide disputes between parties. It hears evidence, listens to arguments, and then it gives its decision, giving reasons for arriving to that particular conclusion. In doing so, it is said that it has delivered its judgment. The ultimate conclusion, which is the operative part of this judgment, is called decree, which is generally taken out and separately drafted so that the successful party can enforce the decree according to the procedure prescribed. The expression decree is usually used in civil suits. In criminal cases, the final decision is called an order or a sentence. However, the expression judgment is used both in civil cases and in criminal cases, and it means the final decision which is given by the judge on various grounds, as we have discussed earlier. And so both decree and judgment have a little difference between the two. So friends, I believe you have understood the difference between these two words and the other words that we have discussed in our video today. So again, I request you to please subscribe to my channel and also share the video with others. I have made many videos on G20, BRICS, on World Environment Day, and also there is one video which talks about the UN report on women, how gender gap would be increasing in the coming years. So please listen to them and watch them and share them. Thank you so much for listening to me.